Oh, Lord. Welcome to DWI. Des White Intoxicating.
Thoughts?
Boy, you just...
I'll be trying.
Yeah, you trying to stay in. That voice you hear over there is my lovely friend, Nat Jones.
Who?
Nat Jones.
Who?
And you can find her on Twitter at...
Nat Jones.
Who?
Nat Jones.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
You can find her on Instagram at...
Nat Jones.
Who?
Nat Jones.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
You can find her on Facebook at...
Nat Jones.
Who?
Uh-huh.
Nat Jones. Who?
Yeah.
And
That's
there, yeah, that's her.
Nat Jones. Who?
Me, you can always find me on Twitter at It's Des White.
With
2 Z's.
uh-huh.
You can find me on Instagram at Des White with 2 Z's.
Uh-huh.
You can find me on Facebook at Des White with
2 Z's.
2 Z's.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also find me on Des White Intoxicating Thoughts.
Fan page.
The fan page.
Oh, got it.
Which you still haven't liked or shared with any of your people yet.
Oh, I haven't?
Oh my God.
I didn't even. Okay, I'm ready. I'm about to do it right now.
She say I'm ready.
She
ready. Speaking of she ready.
Yeah.
Man, big shout out to my homegirl, Tiffany Haddish.
Yes.
She has been tapped to host Saturday Night Live.
What?
Yes.
That's big time.
Coming up in a couple of weeks, she's going to be the host. She's the host. Taylor Swift is the musical guest.
Okay.
Which is a pretty good thing when you get on the same kind of show with Taylor Swift.
With Taylor Swift.
You know what I mean?
Because Taylor is a little popular.
And Tiffany Haddish is like one of the hottest female comics out right now.
Definitely.
With the Girl Trips movie that everybody's still talking about.
Yes. It's on demand now. So I just watched it last week. I know I'm late, but it was cool.
Good movie.
Very good movie.
Yeah,
Very
box
good
office
movie.
says the same thing with the money they made.
Well, yeah, over $100 million for all black female cast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So my girl is hosting Saturday Night Live, and also Chance the Rapper will be hosting like maybe the week after. Or something, with Eminem.
November 18th. So Chance is not performing; he's hosting. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
That means he's gonna be in some of the skits and stuff like that. That should be.
Yeah, for him, I think that'll be kind of cool.
That should be funny.
Yeah, because he's not. That's the one thing about him. He's not afraid to take those risks, like the whole Twix commercial, and
Right.
He can kind of.
Which I thought the Twix commercial was kind of.
It was different, but it didn't. It wasn't for us. It was appealing.
It was whack.
It was different.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah,
but again, it was creative.
It. Yeah, I know. I get it.
It was creative.
Yeah, I get it.
It's fun.
Yeah, I know.
So so Chance is gonna be on with Eminem. You said
with Eminem.
Oh wow! Now this is gonna be crazy.
Gonna be the musical guest.
Okay, so this is the first time he's performed since the Hip Hop Awards, I believe.
Probably so.
For a domestic audience.
So that should be something to see.
Oh yeah.
Or it's something to hear.
It's gonna be very politically driven. I'm sure.
It's not like he has any new songs out that are just hot that people want to hear.
Well, the album will be out. That's what everybody was kind of upset about because they thought that the whole hype and the whole cypher thing that he did was really just to promote the album.
Hey.
And hey,
get it
maybe
how you
it was.
Live. Hey, get it how you live, baby. Get it.
I mean, he wasn't gonna. He's not coming out for nothing.
Right.
Like you have to imagine. Okay, if Eminem is coming to a cypher on BET on the Hip Hop Awards, like something is happening. So something is happening. Yeah, he's got an album coming out.
He got an album coming out. What's the big to do?
So he decided to do a statement. Okay, and he has an album coming out. What's like you can't do two things at once.
Right.
You can multitask.
Right. I'm not just supposed to promote my shit.
Right.
Is that what? Okay.
I'm back, bitches.
Yeah. Right. I'm back.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's interesting. I like. Wow, SNL is really.
Saturday Night Live. They trying to come back. They trying to get back to the yesteryears.
Well, this is really their, this is their environment, like this political, environment that we're in right now. This is really when they, they thrive.
Election
years is.
Yeah, they got all the jokes.
Yeah.
They got all the jokes.
It's it is an election year, an election cycle, but this whole thing is crazy. Speaking of crazy. 45.
Yeah, and how the cards are starting. You see that shit is about to go down now. They already got three.
Three of them.
FBI done picked up three of former. It was either former Trump campaign workers.
Yeah. So the ex campaign advisor, Paul Manafort.
Old Paulie.
Yeah. and his assistant, and the George, which I thought they were saying Stephanopoulos,
No,
but
you ain't about to put my dog Steph off up in that.
I love George Stephanopoulos, but it's George
Papadopoulos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they've all been turned themselves in.
Yeah. Picked up
on 12 count indictments for basically lying about their interactions with foreign officials, specifically Russian officials.
See, I told you Russian shit ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
It's not going nowhere, Donald.
So yeah, it's about to go down, as they say.
Yeah. And one of them done already admitted to lying. So it ain't like, no, these allegations. He's like, yeah, I lied.
He pleaded guilty this morning. Like, literally.
Yeah, like literally.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, I did it. My bad. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Come pick me up.
But what's crazy is they're saying that, the only people that can pardon these people is the president. So is this all for naught? Is this all for nothing?
No.
Because all he got to do is sign the paper.
Yeah, but then he do that. I mean, it's all of it. He's not gonna get a chance because he's not gonna be now the following president, Mike Pence.
Oh, you think he's gonna be Pence?
Yeah,
I think he's involved too. So
I definitely do too. I don't understand how somebody on the campaign and it's just him and but hey,
right. So everybody innocent,
right? Mm-hmm. Except for the guy whose name on the window,
right?
But
Well, I'm already trying to figure out. I went through my government class trying to figure out, my old government class trying to figure out who the next person would be after, if they got the president and the vice president.
It would be the Secretary of State, wouldn't it? Who's next after that? After the vice president?
It's not the speaker?
Speaker? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to go back and look at my...
I was kind of skipping some of them classes sometimes. I'm like, man, I just can't. I cannot deal with it today. I'm just going,
So yeah, we got to figure out who is next in line, because I don't want to get worse. And Ben Carson is not up, is he? Ben Carson is not up as a possible candidate.
No. He's definitely not a possible candidate.
Okay. I'm just thinking about these cabinet members.
So many people have to get fucked off and killed for it to get to fucking Ben Carson to be president. I think the local manager at Walmart is up before Ben Carson can be president.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's going to change the command there, because that motherfucker, the line up, here we go. Let's see.
Uh-oh. You Googled it?
Yeah, definitely had to Google it. It goes vice president, and they get Mike Pence, then Paul Ryan.
That's why he's
speaker of the House, so he will be next.
He has something to do with it too. So who next after that?
You know what? I don't know if I want to throw. I don't know if I throw old Paul Ryan in there with them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Paul Ryan. I don't know.
He been jumping too. He been jumping. They don't have to tell him how high he been jumping. I don't trust none of them. But go ahead. Who's next?
Then you got the president pro temp.
Who?
Which is Orrin Hatch.
That old man.
If that's who, I have no idea what he looks like.
That's an old man.
Yeah, but he's the president pro temp of the Senate.
And I want to say he's very racist. I've heard.
Well, maybe that's what this R next to his name means. I'm thinking Republican. It means racist. My bad. That wouldn't be good. Then after that, after that, it's the Secretary of State.
Who's the current Secretary of State?
Rex Tillerson.
Oh yeah, he's involved in this Russia stuff too.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get caught up in that. So he won't be.
Rex, you gone too.
Won't be. Then the Secretary of the Treasury. Oh, definitely he gone, because that's
that? That's the money.
Yeah, that's the money right there.
Who that?
Stephen Mnuchin.
Don't know him.
Yeah.
Is he a R?
Mnuchin.
Is he a
definitely R by his name. Definitely R by his name.
We don't want him either.
Yeah.
Who next?
Then you got the Secretary of Defense.
Oh no. Who is that?
6th spot. James Mattis.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
He got an R?
No. He has a. I'm thinking this is an I. L.
Oh, independent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the Attorney General, and we all know who that cracker is. Jeff Sessions. He was fighting with Martin Luther King. So you don't even want. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised.
I know he got an R.
Yeah, definitely. He should have a double R. And it shouldn't be for Rolls Royce. It should be for real racists. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy. So basically
we fucked.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Well, and your
and
boy.
Since it's your thoughts, intoxicating thoughts.
This is my intoxicating thoughts.
Your thoughts usually come out.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah.
And you got the Secretary of the Interior, which is the 8th. Then the Secretary of Agriculture. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then the Secretary.
Is that Rick Perry?
No.
We ain't got the Rick yet? Pretty Ricky?
No.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Rick ain't even on this list. They like, shit, if it get that bad, just kill yourself. If Rick Perry is lying to be president, fuck it, the world is over, kill yourself.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
That's all I'm saying, man.
I just can't. Yeah.
Hey.
It's just important to vote.
Very.
If this doesn't do anything but enlighten us in the voting and how important voting is, then it was all for nothing.
Right. Well.
Like, we have to learn these lessons. I get it. I mean, I don't.
Right.
But I get it. So collectively as Americans, we've learned the lesson that voting is important, hopefully.
You too can prevent forest fires. Okay? Just because you don't go fucking around in the woods does not mean you cannot prevent forest fires. You can. You can do your part.
You can do your part. And your part is to get registered to vote.
Register to vote.
Right now.
I'm pretty sure in some cities they're coming up for some elections coming up in a couple of weeks.
Definitely.
So, make sure you check your local and get out and register.
Please
and,
vote.
And let your voice be heard.
And also know that these smaller elections are just as important as the major. And
these smaller elections are very important.
Because literally everything that happens in local legislature is going to the state and from the state to the national. So please vote. That's all I can say. And get involved. Yeah. Understand what you're voting for.
Encourage your neighbor to run. Shit,
Well, I will say that I heard that there's a movement for women. I can't stand that word females. I don't know why I use it. Women to run. And they've had this huge campaign since the last election. And I believe that they've had like a rise over 57% of people they're looking to run are women now.
Oh, wow. That's great.
So hopefully we can get some evenness.
Yeah.
And
if anybody can fix this shit, it's some females.
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
And I'm tired of them worrying about what's going on in my ovaries. So just leave that out your business. That ain't your business.
Well,
my uterus and your ovaries ain't your business.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, speaking of uterus.
Okay.
Kevin Spacey.
Wow. What a good way to get to uterus and Kevin Spacey.
I just can't.
Another Hollywood pedophile, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. On a national stage.
Oh, and then, did you see? And he's such a fucking coward, though. Yeah. He comes out and says this about the guy that when he's 14, who's another actor, by the way.
Yes. Now, this actor, Raph, is his name? Okay, so he literally had come out in 2011. Didn't say Spacey's name.
Yeah, he said he had an encounter.
Right.
Did say you have an encounter. Never mentioned the Spacey. Now that everybody is,
kind of Me Too.
Right. Hashtag Me Too.
Since everybody's kind of doing their thing and letting people know what's going on in Hollywood and unveiling these black curtains that have been up. This guy's come out and said that at 14, Kevin Spacey came into a room.
Invited him to his house. He invited him to a party.
But this little boy at 14 sat in the room and watched TV.
Yeah.
Pretty much the entire night. And at the end of that party, Kevin then went in the room and jumped on top of him and tried to have sex with him.
Right. Now my next question is, who in the fuck lets their 14-year-old go to a fucking party with adults by them fucking selves? Who does that? Who lets their kid do that?
I think I don't know.
Who does that?
Because I have a 14-year-old and I'm just sitting here going, I let her go to a quinceañera the other night from 7 to 10.
Right. But let me tell you, hey, Natalie, I'm having a party. You know, can your daughter come over to the party? I'm having a party.
No, she can't come. Can I come?
You're right. I'm looking at like, you what the fuck? Why are you inviting my child? You got some kids? I don't think your kids is, I don't.
Maybe the parents were out of town and they needed a babysitter. And the party just happened to be going on. Kevin said that he would watch him, and it is what it is. I don't know.
The kid, this is.
I mean, it's Kevin Spacey. Let's go. Okay, let's just go to, Kevin Spacey.
Right.
At 14.
Well, he's a coworker.
Right.
He's a coworker.
And they probably did a movie or some sort
They were working on the House of Cards.
Okay. So you spend a lot of time. You're there. As a parent, I'm sure you're like, okay, well, he can handle himself.
Is this a kid's party? Is what I'm asking. Well, who's the party for? Because I'm sure you're not asking my son to come to a party for your old ass. Who is the party for?
Maybe it was for the cast. Maybe it was for the House of Cards cast. Maybe it was a cast party. I don't care. I'm just saying.
Again,
my 14-year-old ain't going without me being there.
I'm bringing my old ass right in there, and what the hell?
Okay, so going past that, he's at the party though, the 14-year-old.
Right.
Kevin Spacey comes in the room and allegedly tries to have sex with the little boy.
Right.
Okay, so Kevin Spacey releases a statement because the guy came out and basically said it was Kevin Spacey. So Kevin Spacey releases a statement today. This is where the outrage is coming from.
Yeah.
What is the statement?
But if I did behave in the ways that this guy described, I owe him the sincerest apology for what have been a deeply inappropriate drunken behavior.
So was that if you don't remember it, then why do you need to make an excuse for it? This is what
First of all,
did you acknowledge it?
That's what you did.
Was that an admission of guilt?
Because you didn't say 14, man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way I done some shit like that. I mean, y'all crazy in the motherfucker. No, none of that. Oh, well, you know what, man? If he said I was drunk, I probably was drinking. I mean, everybody know drunk at my parties, and I seriously, that was inappropriate drunken behavior. Fuck out of here.
True. And then the statement was not over at that point. That's what I think. So you took no personal responsibility other than, well, if I was drunk, then, sorry.
Right.
That's not really taking responsibility.
And then you come out, and now all of a sudden you say, you know what, I'm gay, and I chose to live my life as a gay man. I chose to live as a gay man from this day forward.
What does that have to do with this 14-year-old, though? This is my problem. What does that have to do? What does your pedophilia mentality have to do with you being gay?
Well, okay. Well, clearly the guy is old. He's an adult now. The 14-year-old is now an adult.
That's true. I was gonna say allegedly, but that is true.
Yeah,
he's an adult.
So I guess maybe because he feel like that was so long ago.
Who? Spacey? That he can say he's gay?
I mean,
one don't have nothing to do with the other.
That's the point. That's exactly that. It don't.
You can come out and be gay. You could have came out and been gay yesterday. And
if I was a part of the LBGTQZ and all of that, I would tell. You know what? I would ready to beat his ass, man. Like for real. Like how you just going?
Ain't no T or no Z on there.
Oh, okay. My bad. My apologies. But yeah, I would be pissed because. Now you saying this and you do all this in the same conversation.
Right. And then he went on to say how he had been in relationships with men and women and over the years, and that he had just recently decided that he wanted to be fully gay. And I mean, I don't need any of this explanation. We're not about to brush by the fact that you thought maybe possibly that you had a drunken encounter with a 14-year-old.
With a 14-year-old
boy.
Come on, my dude.
Man.
Come on, my dude. A 14-year-old.
We just gonna brush past that? We just gonna brush past that and talk about you being gay now? No, boo. Yeah, they're pissed. Yeah, I heard Rosie O'Donnell is mad.
Oh yeah, Rosie's hot. Wanda Sykes is hot.
Oh yeah.
Another guy who's openly gay in Hollywood, he came out and he was like, no, this what you're not gonna do.
Right.
You're not gonna hide under the rainbow.
No.
Being a pedophile.
Do not hide under the rainbow.
You can't hide under the rainbow, homie.
So I don't know what is House of Cards even still on?
I'm not sure. It was some shit I didn't watch.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure.
Because that's gonna be almost a wrapping over.
I think his career should be a wrapping over at this point. I think if you got any Hollywood movie sitting on the shelf with Kevin Spacey in it, you can pretty much trash that bitch now. Because I don't think coming out would be a wise thing to do.
Do you think he's gonna go in therapy like Weinstein?
We call Wine. Ain't he out already?
Well,
we calling that therapy.
Well, he's taking a little small vacation at a resort that happens to do therapy.
Right. And because he's like a sex addict or something, and that's not even. Let's be clear. That is not truly defined as a medical condition.
What, want to have sex with a whole bunch of people?
Yeah.
That's not
being a sex addict. I mean.
Well, Eric Benet was a sex addict, allegedly.
Again, the clinical community,
they have not acknowledged.
This as a true illness.
They haven't acknowledged food addiction either, but that don't mean it exists. It don't exist.
Okay, well,
I have some problems with the FDA at this point.
So. Touche.
So we gonna start talking about the people that legalize stuff.
Legalize, expose, yeah. Well, yeah.
So yeah, Kevin is now. I wonder if the statute of limitations is over with that.
Is there? Oh, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, with a 14, I wonder could he file charges?
Oh no! I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Cause that's how they was fucking with Bill. Because allegedly one of the times that had happened, one of the girls was underage. It was underage. So I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting to see if he could do that.
Yeah,
I think the public shame is more important than than the civil stuff.
Well, then apparently you feel like Corey Feldman, the child actor from back in the day, Goonies and all of those movies. He feels that same way because he wants to expose all of the Hollywood secrets.
Oh, he's been talking about this for a while, though. Yeah,
that goes on in Hollywood. There's a lot of it.
Yeah. So how is he going to expose it?
Well, he wants to do a movie.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's cool.
He wants to write a movie, and do that. And of course, but he needs $10 million.
Wait. What?
He needs $10 million to do this for the movie.
10 million?
10 million. That's what he needs. That's it.
Okay.
But, a lot of it he say is for his security. Because, he going to be like, they're going to be trying to kill him. See.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing with Corey Feldman has done so many drugs and is so far off the deep end sometimes you don't really know what the fuck.
Yeah. It's kind of like he should sell the story and let someone else,
Right.
Because because his credibility because of the amount of drugs.
Yeah.
And the access that he had to them at such a young age.
Yeah. And the shit that he does, the weird shit that he just does on GP. Me like, whoa, yeah.
And it's sad, and I'm sure he does have, quite a few stories, but he just you don't know what the credibility of that is going to be.
You don't. You really don't.
But it will be an interesting movie. I'll say that. But he just need the 10 million.
And the thing about it is,
you got 5.
And he's saying that some of these people still work in the industry.
Oh,
see, that's where the security part comes in at.
Yeah,
I say a lot of these directors, Hollywood execs, actors, actresses, a lot of these people are still in the business,
and I'm sure connected.
Definitely.
Well, if you're connected on the top end, you got to have a goon or two on the bottom.
Hey, man, will you send this nigga and tell him to shut the fuck up? I'll go $100.
Just a goon or two. Like, you know, you got a little thug like.
And in Hollywood, let me tell you, it goes down.
They invented the game. No, well, New York invented the game.
It goes down in that City of Angels, baby.
Yeah, I can imagine. So yeah, I would see him needing some sort of security.
Yeah, that would be an interesting movie though.
So let's say this: Jay-Z buys the movie after he gets Weinstein's portion of the Weinstein company.
That would be killer.
And then Jay-Z buys the story, and then that's the first movie they produce.
That would be killer.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Call Jay.
I don't know if Hollywood execs are green like that though. Some people in there be like, whoa.
Well, the indies maybe.
I think my name somebody might be.
It's gonna be like the Black Book.
The Hollywood.
What was the girl that
Heidi.
Heidi Fleiss.
Heidi had the lowdown on everybody.
Heidi had the Black Book.
Now I think she's somewhere living in the desert.
She is. With her cats or her pigs or some kind of animal she raises out there. I saw a little update on her.
Oh Lord. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Heidi Fleiss. Well, yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see. Speaking of Jay-Z though, I heard him and the wife were out again this weekend.
What?
Yeah, Kelly Rowland had a
okay, something for Kelly.
It was a Halloween couture party for the Halloween.
Okay, now exactly what is a Halloween couture party?
Well, number one, you're supposed to dress up.
Okay.
And the couture part, I don't know where that came in.
Oh, okay.
It was just something cool to say, I guess.
This nigga. So, but the party was, it must have been a success if
I think it was
Jay and B were there.
Yeah, come to support the sis. But yeah, Jay and Beyonce showed up as Biggie and Lil' Kim.
Wait a minute. Jay-Z went as Biggie, and Beyonce went as Lil' Kim.
I don't know if I feel disrespectful.
See, I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to see that. Seem like
maybe it was a musically theme, but Faith is a musician.
Now, see, I was just about to ask: was this like a theme, like a
Okay, well, other guests that were there was Usher. He came as Rick James. Tyler Perry was there.
Usher came as Rick James.
Oh my gosh, you gotta see the wig.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious though.
It's like a curly wig.
I think Rick James might have been going around giving bitches herpes too. I don't know.
No.
But
I wonder. I'm sure he did do the whole. I'm Rick James, bitch.
I'm sure he did. You don't do Rick James. You don't dress up like Rick James and don't do I'm Rick James, bitch. You just don't do that. That's disrespectful to Rick James and Dave Chappelle. That's just disrespectful.
Yes. And so Tyler Perry came as Run DMC, or just Run, I guess. Not the whole DMC. But anyway, he was, Adidas down with the little rope chain.
Tyler Perry.
Okay. Yeah. Kelly Rowland, I don't know. Okay, so I showed you the picture because I was unsure. But either she was Whitney Houston from The Bodyguard or she was Grace Jones. I'm not sure which one.
That's interesting. I saw the picture and I couldn't figure it out either.
Okay, but it was like the black little thing with the the high boots and all of that. So anyway, she looked like one of the characters from Whitney Houston from The Bodyguard. She was cute. Yeah, she looks cute. She's been doing really good. So yeah, so lots of Hollywood parties going on. Lots of Halloween Hollywood parties.
Right.
People really do get into Halloween.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
Yeah, the light will be off in my house.
She said the light will be out of my day. No,
don't come. Don't do that.
No trick or treating, huh?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
You never had your parents running over here say I gave y'all some bad candy. Hell no.
I did hear that though. People need to check their candy, their
of course.
Kids' candy.
Well, you always have to do that.
But I did hear that there's a marijuana candy that people need to check for. So they're giving it to the kids. So just, make sure that y'all are checking.
Who in the hell would waste a good edible on a 9-year-old? What kind of sick shit is this? Let's not do that, people.
Are you more concerned about the 9-year-old or the wasting of?
Let's not do that. I don't encourage underage drug use.
Oh, okay. Or giving it to underage people.
Exactly.
Okay. I just didn't know who would spend that type of money and then give it away to the little children.
Right. Edibles are not cheap. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so just check your candy. Make sure there's no razors and
definitely want to check your candy.
Or
days
edibles.
after, because y'all gonna be eating this damn candy until Thanksgiving. So keep checking the candy and don't put it out the little bullshit candy on your candy dish for your guests to come by and be like, man, I'm about to eat this shit. And have some candy. We had so much during Halloween. Gonna be all hard.
And please don't pull out the bowl from last year that's in the top of the cabinet or whatever and put the candy out again and think, oh, this is some new fresh candy. Don't do that. Throw it away.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, do you throw candy away? I've never thrown candy away for my life.
What?
No, you don't throw candy away.
If it's been in there for over a year? And you just bring it out the next year and just recycle it?
Well, yeah, well.
Is that what you do?
No, I don't.
Remind me not to go to your house with no candy.
You don't want the candy out of my candy dish. No.
And please get Snickers. Don't be cheap. Don't do that. I'm just saying for the kids that do go trick or treating.
Right.
You coming in, you got the dollar store candy. Don't do that.
She said the dollar store candy.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't.
Well, everybody be safe for Halloween. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you party. Check us out.
Yeah. And then we still haven't talked about the World Series.
Definitely.
Still going on.
And the Astros are still in there, baby. 1 win away.
Can I just tell you how tired?
1 win away.
How tired everybody in Houston is right now?
Yeah, but see, this is the wild part. They made such a big. This is the thing. The first World Series was like the fastest game ever for a World Series.
2 hours.
And that's all they came like. Oh my God, the game was so fast. Oh my God, the game was over in 2 hours. Oh my God, that was the fastest World Series ever. Then after that,
they've been 4-5.
Yeah, that motherfucking game. That game the other night, Sunday night, was
crazy.
Yeah, that game was like super.
I mean, it started at 7. All the games were started at 7, which is good, Central Time. And it was like 11:30.
Yeah. I
mean, golly.
Baseball is a long ass game.
It is, and especially with all the stuff that the Astros and the Dodgers, I will acknowledge the Dodgers at this point, but have been doing. But that's not the craziest thing. The craziest thing right now is Houston, the most diverse city in the whole country. That's what we sell anyway, have been under 2 attacks of racism or believed to be racism. One from the Astros player, Gurriel. Did you see the other night when he was in the
when he was making fun of the Asian pitcher from the Dodgers?
Yes.
With the eyes.
Yes.
I mean, well, I don't really take that as racist. I mean, it's kind of a...
And it's a cultural thing.
Right.
He said, that they're in their culture. That's kind of how they distinguish, Asian, Pacific American. I don't know.
Slant eyes. I'm just saying. That's just... I mean...
politically appropriate either.
I'm pretty sure it's probably not, but I'm just saying that's how, I've heard some refer to him.
Right. So anyway, he was doing that motion where he was spreading, the
right
outside of his eyes out. So got into some trouble for that. Going to be suspended. Luckily, didn't get suspended for any of the World Series games, but the first 8 games of the regular season next year, he'll be suspended.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Now, this is the thing, because Major League Baseball is running this thing now to where it's about everybody can play. It doesn't matter, because like in baseball, and especially Little League, you have girls playing with boys, and Pee Wee baseball or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's been it's a common thing, because it's baseball.
Right.
So that's that now they're on this whole thing of promoting. Everybody can play this game. Everybody can play baseball. We don't care. Football players, y'all know they have, problems with
get hurt.
And then they have,
concussions and brain injuries.
And then they have, the whole thing with, openly gay players in the NFL.
True.
That type of thing.
Basketball. They have openly gay players in baseball?
Not that I've really heard of anything about, but
okay.
Again, everybody can play baseball.
Yeah.
There's no locker room stereotype of, whatnot going on, and so it's a great thing for Major League Baseball with the whole. I like that everybody can play.
Yes.
Promo they got going on.
So you don't think he should have made the gesture? Boys talking in the dugout, It is what it is, and the camera just happened to be there.
And in baseball, you get a lot of, you go to little league baseball games, man. You look at little kids, they be screaming at the other team, saying little goofy stuff, trying to get them to swing, trying to get them off their game.
Well, and let's keep it in perspective. He had just hit basically a home run off of this pitcher,
right?
And so then Sunday night's game was the game that everybody kind of wanted him to be suspended again, and he hit another home run and did very well in the game, I would say. So just be mindful of your actions.
Yeah, you do have to be mindful.
The other kind of racist thing that's going on in the city is the owner of the Texans.
Yeah, Houston Texans owner Bob McNair. Is it McNair? The fuck is his name?
McNair. Lanier was the old mayor.
That's right. Yeah, that kind of looked like him.
Was not Bob either.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, it was.
Bit. Well, yeah, it was Bob Lanier.
See,
you're right. Anyway,
McNair
made a comment.
What is his first fucking name?
Bob.
Okay, yeah, Bob McNair
made a comment basically saying that the Texans. Well, he was in a NFL owners meeting. Didn't know that the statements were going to go national or public. He was in a closed door meeting, and he basically said, "What?
We can't have the inmates running the prison."
Right. Which is a statement that we've heard several times before from people in management. You've never said that?
You can't have the inmates running the prison. No, I've never said that.
You've never heard it?
No, I've never heard
Really?
that.
You've never heard that?
Now, I've heard you can't have the inmates running the asylum.
Okay.
I mean, but that's saying you got working with a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers, know.
Okay.
But in the midst of but in the midst of the kneeling and the protests and all of that, this is what you consciously say, and then you say
in a private meeting
because you didn't think anybody was gonna find out about
the NFL owners.
You cannot have the inmates running the prison.
Do you think that that's worse than what Jerry Jones said?
And Jerry Jones said
that none of his players would be they would be fired.
You're gonna stand during the anthem.
Yeah,
that's definitely worse.
Okay.
Because I'm just telling you, that's definitely worse.
Really?
Yeah, because not one time did he call them inmates.
No,
not one time did he call them thugs.
No,
did he call them hoodlums?
No.
Did he call them a posse?
No.
Didn't do none of that.
No. But
you're going to stand up during the pledge here.
The national
anthem. Or you getting out of here. Company policy.
As of yesterday.
Get HR on the phone.
Oh, my gosh.
Put it in the books. That's all I'm saying. I'm not defending either one of the two assholes that they are.
Well.
I mean, because they are. Both. I mean, it was an asshole for McNair to say that.
Yeah, it was.
I mean.
But you know what? I mean, regardless of what he said, we all knew. I mean, he gave $1 million to Trump. He gave $1 million to the inauguration. He's been on this list that everybody has been shuffling around since the beginning of this protest.
True that.
So why does it, I mean, at this point, I didn't understand why the players felt like this was the appropriate time to kneel.
Right. Right.
And because what are you kneeling for?
Because they didn't kneel after Trump called them all some bitches.
Right. They didn't kneel for the whole social injustice thing. Y'all came out and y'all were locked arms. We was like, okay, this is why we rolling. We rolling as a team. We gonna lock arms. We gonna stand up straight. Okay. And now yesterday.
Now all of a sudden, y'all want to kneel.
Y'all inmates. And y'all want to go out of practice, D-hop, and y'all don't want to come, and y'all mad.
Yeah.
Why? Because you heard what he said? And you didn't know, you weren't privy. I mean,
it could be just okay. Now you verified that you are racist, and that's your boss is a racist. That's just what it is.
Well, what did you think he was yesterday?
Exactly.
Like, what? I'm so confused as to why y'all really thought that this was something new.
Well,
Well, okay.
People believe, people like to pick and choose when they want to stand for shit.
Yeah.
That's
true.
Oh, I know what I want to talk about.
What?
Michael Jackson, Momma,
Yes, Catherine
has said, "Damn it, I'm tired."
Did she say that?
I am no longer. I don't want to be the guardian of blanket little badass. I can't keep up with this 15, 16-year-old.
Did she say that?
You can go to TJ house. Take your ass, TJ. I can't keep up with this little. I can't keep up with this little motherfucker. I'm done being the guardian. I'm done.
I don't think she said that.
I'm done. She said she done. Now, were those her exact words? I'm not sure, but she, goddamn it, blanket.
Allegedly.
Goddamn it, blanket. I can't take this shit no more.
Well, there have been reports that blanket has been left, without a guardian, meaning Catherine.
Right. But I thought didn't like one of the other kids, somebody else was
the brother TJ.
Yeah, was
he was supposed to be the co-guardian. So he came in, after they had kidnapped Catherine. Remember they kidnapped her for like a weekend.
Oh yeah.
And nobody knew where she was.
Yeah.
And it was Jermaine and Reby them. They kidnapped. So he came in as the co-guardian at that point and hasn't been released from that. But the stories are in the last couple of months that they're saying that basically the people that they're paying, the nanny and the driver and security, are the only ones at the house with blanket. Because Paris is off doing her little thing. Right. The older brother, he's off doing his thing. She wants to be, Paris wants to be an actress, and she trying to do that. So this little boy's still in high school, and ain't nobody at the house. So right. Who's watching Blanket?
Po Blanket.
Oh, Blanket. But I did hear that Paris is Paris can sing. Paris Jackson.
Right.
And I heard that Blanket actually can sing and dance just like his daddy.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So, I mean, his daddy or his, yeah.
That.
But Blanket was his, though. Like, genetically, right?
Don't give me the line. Mike done a bunch of weird shit. I don't even remember.
But I think he was the surrogate. They had gotten his, like, Mike's actual sperm. Them other two, I don't think I think he just kind of adopted them. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just saying.
And with Michael
Allegedly.
Jackson, with Michael Jackson, we'll probably never know.
Right.
But,
Right.
Shout out to Mama Jackson and
she said she's too old for this.
Blanket badass.
She's a for real black grandma. Come get your kid.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm done. This little motherfucker, come get him. Come call goddamn it, get your uncle on the phone.
Call your uncle.
Get your uncle on the phone.
I also heard that the lady, the one that was the mama.
Right.
The white lady that lived overseas.
Why you had to
I don't know why I had to whisper.
Why had to whisper? The white lady that lives overseas.
You know I'm Debbie. Debbie.
Right.
Debbie said she wanted to come in and be the guardian too.
To Blanket. She need to, because apparently Blanket badass is just running amok.
Blanket ain't doing nothing. Blanket's sitting over there playing sports and being in high school.
Right.
What he doing?
Well, apparently Mama Jackson think it's too much. Whatever the hell he doing is too much for her.
She's done. She done raised all her children and the grandchildren. It's too much going on in that whole compound anyway.
Yeah, well, it's the Jacksons.
You got first cousins, there's brothers, and it's too much. It's too much.
It's the Jacksons.
Yeah, it's too much. I can't.
It is the Jacksons.
I'm with Mama Jack. It's too much. I can't do it.
Right.
She just gave up. And then one of the little boys was on Yala Van Zandt, Fix My Life. One of the 3 T's with his wife. Are you looking at me?
I'm trying to figure out who you talking about.
One of the Jackson nephews, Michael's nephew.
Oh shit! I don't try to keep up with all them damn. I don't even try to do all that.
Nephew /
right, uncle, cousin, yeah, third brother. Hell no, I don't try to keep up with all them Jacksons.
He say he's still trying to get over his uncle's death.
That's been what 10, 20 years ago, right?
No, it hasn't been that long. It's been
It's been at least 10 years. I know it's got to be coming up on 10 years.
It's coming, yeah. Not next year, but the year after be 10. Because he died on my 35th birthday.
All right.
Yeah.
Way to throw that age out there.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm fine.
35.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Lordy, Lordy. Look who's
who's
over.
And still fine though.
There she go.
Still cute though. This melanin is popping, baby. Why you got quiet on the melanin? Because I have some.
It must.
I mean, don't do it.
I can see speckles. That's all I'm saying. I do see speckles.
It's in there.
And if you've never seen Nat Jones, you can always find her on Twitter at Nat Jones Who. And you might be able to catch a picture or something, photo, video.
Don't do it.
You know.
Don't do the jokes.
And see the lack of melanin that's popping over there.
It's popping.
Yeah, the ones that are there is popping hard. The ones that are there are that are popping. That just popping. I can't. The melanin is popping.
It's popping all over.
And how?
That's why I like this show, because I get to laugh. I get to laugh till I cry. For real.
Yeah.
Anyway, any more intoxicating thoughts, Dez, with 2 Z's?
No.
Oh, boy. Are you smoking yet? You good?
No, I'm definitely about to
any sponsors this week you want to mention?
About to partake. Speaking of, where the hell did my Johnny Walker go? God,
we done got through the whole show.
Damn it, right. And then realize where the fuck is my... Yeah. It's been a rough weekend.
Yeah.
Rough weekend.
Yeah.
Well, this has been another episode of DWI.
Yes.
Dez White Intoxicating
Thoughts.
And we've enjoyed y'all today. As always, man, y'all can always hit us up, man, on all the social media and give us a shout out, man. You know, if y'all want to reach my girl, Nat Jones, you can find her on Twitter at
Nat Jones Who.
You can find her on Instagram at
Nat Jones Who.
You can find her on Facebook at
Nat Jones Who.
Right on. And if you're looking for me, which I know you're not, you can look for me on Twitter at It's Dez White, and that's ITS. You know, proper English. And
that's 2 Z's.
2 Z's. You can find me on Instagram at Dez White.
With 2 Z's.
With 2 Z's. You can find me on Facebook at Dez White.
With 2 Z's.
Right on. And you can find me at Dez White Intoxicating Thoughts
fan page
on Facebook.
Z's. Yeah. Intoxicating Thoughts, all spelled out.
One word.
Of course it is.
One word.
Because they're all run together, the thoughts.
Yeah, they all run together. And they intoxicated too. But we enjoyed y'all, man. We look to see y'all again. Or do we really see them? I guess
we see them. They see us too.
They see us too.
I mean, you know, it's in the age of technology, we can see each other.
Yeah, right.
So just like the page and we'll see you.
Yeah, we will. But right now, till we meet again.
Go Stros.
Go fuck.